All right, my friends, welcome back to this edition of Hats and Beards. I know it's been a while. You may have thought I wasn't coming back to this, but I was a little sidetracked, and lo and behold, here we are once again. And today I want to talk about the Greek fisherman's cap, or what's also known as the fiddler's cap. It goes by many other names, of which we will come to naturally throughout the course of this video. You may have seen these around. I'm sure you have. They're very popular. They go in and out of fashion. Different well-known people have made them very popular, and you may not have known what they were called or where you could get them, but by the end of this video I'll make it very clear. I'll remind you that I have links down below, so you can either skip ahead to that now, or you can listen to this all the way through and then click on, because I hope I can really curry some interest in this for you. If you don't have one of these in your collection, maybe you need to try them out. I only have two of them, the one I have on my head now, and this, tri-colored hat. It's a little more, I wouldn't say checkered, maybe a little more plaid, but it's a beautiful hat, inside and out. I'll tell you where I got them and how you can get them too, okay? So let me tell you something about the history of the Greek fisherman's cap. This comes to us by way of a site called GreekBoston.com. Here's what they have to say. When you visit Greece, one thing you might notice, particularly in the coastal areas, is the number of men wearing a special kind of hat. Referred to as a Greek fisherman's cap or a mariner's cap, not a day will go by where you don't see one of the hats. It's also a common souvenir to buy while in Greece in order to take home as a reminder of your time in the country. How many of you guys have been to Greece? And how often have you seen these hats? I watch a lot of walk tour videos, and I know that I've seen quite a few men wearing these for sure, going a long way back. They go on to say it's clear that these hats are important to the culture in Greece, especially among those people who have strong ties to the sea, such as fishermen or those living in coastal areas. Now, if you go to Wikipedia under mariner's cap, you'll find this very same hat. And here's what Wikipedia has to say. It says a mariner's cap, which I've referred to before, also called a skipper's cap, sailor's cap, or fiddler's cap, is a peaked cap usually made from black or navy blue wool felt, but also from corduroy and blue denim. Originally popular with seafarers, is often associated with sailing and maritime settings, especially fishing, yachting, and recreational sailing. It has sometimes become a fashion item in the West, for example, being worn by John Lennon in the 1960s. All right, in Eastern Europe, caps of this type were introduced during the first quarter of the 19th century as cheap and practical workwear for sailors and factory workers in Europe. These were particularly popular in Russia, especially among the urban Jewish community, and later gained the name fiddler cap due to their use by Tevye, the milkman, in the film adaptation of Fiddler on the Roof. So there you go. Now you know why it's called the fiddler cap. That's where it got famous. Black or navy blue caps of this type served as workwear for merchant navy sailors throughout the 20th century. Caps with decorative gold braid, either in the standard navy blue or a white top, were favored by the skippers of sailing yachts, motorboats, and other small pleasure craft. During the 1950s, black leather variants of Greek fisherman's cap were popular among the ton-up boy and greaser subculture due to their use by Marlon Brando in The Wild One. These appear in The Warriors as part of the uniform of the Rogues Gang. How many of you have seen that? I watched that when I was a kid and was absolutely terrified. I swore I would never go to a big city or ever to a subway for fear that I might run into thugs like that. It goes on to say similar caps embellished with chains and metal studs were worn by many members of the 1970s Black Power movement as an alternative to the beret. At the same time, a knitted gray or black version resembling a wool rasta hat with a leather peak gained popularity among some expatriate Jamaican Rastafarians in Britain and the U.S. to accommodate their dreadlocks. I've seen that quite a bit. You probably have too. Then it goes on to say, from the mid to late 1960s, the Greek fisherman's cap became a desirable counterculture accessory for both sexes due to its use by the Beatles during their U.S. tour and by folk musicians such as Bob Dylan and Woody Guthrie. The cap underwent a revival among young British hipster women during the late 1990s and again during the 2010s due to a nostalgia for the 1970s fashion. So let me tell you about the hat that I have on my head now and how I acquired it. This is made by Brixton, a very popular hat maker. There is their logo on the inside. A very attractive lining here. Almost looks silky, doesn't it? And the same thing goes for this one right here. I love the color of this lining. And the hat's brim is hard. The inside band is hard. That does not mean it's not comfortable. It is quite comfortable. Stays on the head very well, feels very sturdy and high quality. So I enjoy these hats quite a bit. I purchased them down in Disney Village here. They have a store down there. I reached out to them and they actually responded to me. I was trying to line up some kind of an affiliate deal with them so I could give you guys a discount, but we lost touch somehow. I don't think it was intentional, but I really like their hats a lot. I do have affiliate links for their hats, and by the way, you can get them cheaper than what I purchased them for at the store. I paid around between $50 and $55 each for these hats, and I think you can get them on Amazon, same maker, for around $35 to $50, sometimes $60, but they're just beautiful, beautiful hats. So if you haven't gotten one for yourself, you may want to try them out. I think that they go well with a lot of things. I don't wear them for just everything, even though they're seen as like workwear and something you might wear on a boat. I wear them when I want to look nice, when I want to look kind of classy and a little cultured. And I just think that it's something that if you have a beard and you want hats to accent your look, this is something you're going to want to get. I absolutely love it. And I plan on getting more, like I said. So I have links down below. Check them out. And check out the other things that Brixton has too. They have just a wonderful assortment of beautiful caps. All right, that's it for that. If you want to know what I have in my beard today, I am wearing Dragon's Head beard oil and beard butter by Mad Viking. It has like a coconut and lime scent to it. Everything from Mad Viking I enjoy quite a bit. I'll leave a link for that down below, save you some money. You don't even need a code. All you need to do is tap on that link, and oftentimes there's additional discounts within that link. So check them out. Dragon's Head is a very, very nice one. I have many different kinds from them, and if they happen to be sold out of that one, which sometimes they are, they seem to be going quick. Try anything else they have. Really nice stuff. All right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I plan on bringing more. I'm trying to get caught back up on this, but I do appreciate you sticking around and watching. If you haven't liked this video so far, please tap that button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell. If you want a tangible way of saying thanks, you can hit the super thanks button also. You don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, I thank you so much once again. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, have a great day.